both these teams love to attack the glass, rebounding, so that stat, Greg, could end up being a deciding factor here tonight.
There aren't going to be any free second chances tonight. These squads need to be ready to get physical and fight for every single possession.
And the starting group for the Grizzlies. The wingmen are Bane and Brooks. Pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point guard.
As creative as they come, John Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Stolen by Brooks. Morant with it. Now guarded by Smart. Morant dishes to Adams. Morant against Brown. And Adams kicks to Morant. 6 on the shot clock. Pass to Jackson. Over Tatum. Misses off the left iron.
Can't fault the play call. Even though he couldn't convert, that's a good shot.
And the rejection by Jackson. Driven against Morant. And finished off by Morant.
This guy is exciting to watch. Morant gets up and dunks it.
On the wing, Brown. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. And finished off by Brown.
Never a bad idea to run the old kick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, you'll probably see more of them.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Now here's Griffin. Outside Tatum. Over Jackson. Boston getting another chance here. Second chance shot. Williams passes to Brown. And it's Desmond Bane with the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Brown feeling out a bit. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. That's on Jaren Jackson.
And the vertical that Brown has is pretty impressive, as relentless a finisher as you'll find in our league.
Good on the second free throw. The Grizzlies have gone 2 for 4 from the field so far today. Morant with it, now guarded by Smart. Puts one up from 19. That one off the back iron and out. Celtics have gone just 1 of 4 to get this game started. The deep three from Tatum. Boston, no good that time either. And so Morant will bring it up for Memphis. Just over 2.5 minutes played here so far in the first quarter. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his first foul. Morant against Smart. Fires from 18. And it's Morant missing. Boston trailing. Time now to turn to our sideline reporter, David Aldridge. David.
Well, Kevin, Coach Taylor Jenkins gave me a few minutes to catch up. Defensively, he wants his guys to protect the rim and do everything they can to push the offense out to the perimeter. He told me if we can do that, I feel good about our chances. Now, guys, obviously that's a tall order, but he's trying to get his guys to get geeked for the challenge.
Thank you, David. Now here's Morant over Williams. No good on the shot. A bit long that time. Brooks against Smart. Pass to Tatum. With some arc. It's rebounded by Memphis. Here's Morant. Good work defensively by Smart. Morant's gone 2 for 7, struggling a bit. And here's Tatum for 3. The kick out to Brown. Smart passes to Tatum. Brown with a screen on Jackson. Shot clock at 6. It's stolen by Adams. Morant with it, and Griffin picks him up defensively. Brooks with no one around. Gets it to go from beyond the arc.
Well, Brooks prefers to shoot his threes head on, but he has the stroke to make the short corner shot.
The 3 from Tatum. The rebound by Steven Adams. For Memphis, they've gotten just 3 of their first 9 shots to go down in this game. Bane looking around. He doesn't hit that one. And the Celtics going the other way now. Outside Tatum. Driving inside. And slam dunk by Tatum.
And the ability to score in many ways. When Tatum drives with force, get out of his way.
And Jackson throws it down hard.
Assisted.
Oh, get out of his way.
No way the D was going to slow him down. Tatum setting the pick for Smart. Outside Tatum. Goes up on the wing. Tatum with another miss. Morant against Tatum. And Morant throws it down.
Tough to miss that man. Desmond Bane read the defense perfectly.
Brown outside. And the last second attempt does not go in for him. And that does it for the first quarter. Grizzlies lead by 4. And hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a look now at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Grizzlies.
Establishing a paint presence early in the game, it really helps and pays big dividends down the line because it frees up your perimeter.
And also, guys, they're playing for one another right now. All those extra passes are leading to easy buckets.
Down in the front court along with Tatum. Smart is out there with Griffin. And it's Williams at the 5 spot. That's the Boston 5. And it's Brown missing. Memphis leading by 4. Dylan Brooks seems like a very spirited. Oh, the power on that throwdown.
What body control from Morant. Able to take the hit and power through it all.
Brown the pass to Tatum. And the rejection by Jackson. The Grizzlies shooting here about 46% for the game. Took him no time at all on that one. Bane's got the lead up to 9 now for the Grizzlies.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Griffin, Boston again missing. And Williams throws it down.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Jackson a screen on Smart. And the officials call over the back. A little too aggressive there.
Sometimes it's just better to concede a rebound instead of fighting through the guy and getting called for over the back.
I will say I like the aggressiveness, but you hurt your team making poor decisions, and that was one of them.
A leap from deep. Tatum joined the league as a fantastic three-point shooter. Didn't have to add that to his game.
And Adams kicks to Bane. Nails the wide-open jump shot. Bane's got 5 points now this quarter.
Terrific play. This is why you run your offense through him and live with the results.
They're whistled for a blocking foul, and he'll head to the line. And this league has plenty of guys who can take over a game at any time. But, Steve, how fun is it to have a team with multiple threats and on any given night?
Well, it's really, Kevin, unfair because you have 2 guys that can get it going. And for the defense and the other team, that is hard to contend with.
Pass to Tatum. Here's Smart. The kick out to Tatum. Tries again. Griffin attacking.
In just one college year, Jaren Jackson averaged 3 blocks a game. He has that potential at this level.
Just enough coverage to bother that three-point attempt.
And it's Brown missing.
Out of character for him to miss that shot. Maybe just a little too casual there.
He's getting his first free throw attempt of the game here.
He had 76% from the line a season ago, and most would consider that to be a success.
As young as Ja Morant is, I'm impressed. He came in ready to lead a team, and these guys, they follow him.
Now here's Morant. He's got 9. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
The Grizzlies have made their only other free throw attempt today in an earlier trip to the line.
And they shot their free throws at a measly 73% clip over the course of last season.
Celtics trail by 9. Tatum deciding where to go with it. Williams. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got his 4th rebound in this one. Brooks finds Morant. Brown against Brooks. Now here's Morant. Not a lot of room. Over Brown. The Grizzlies with another miss. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. They trail by 9 points. With the drive, and he goes big with the tap right over Ja Morant.
Tell you what, don't sleep on Tatum. He has some ups, and I love seeing him trying to electrify the crowd.
So Boston going with almost an entire new group. Al Horford is checked in for Robert Williams. Williams comes in for Brown. Brogdon, he's checked in for Blake Griffin. And it's Pritchard in for Marcus Smart. Now here's Morant. Here's Brooks. It's stolen. Brogdon outside. And here's Tatum for 3. Grizzlies with the rebound. Adams has got rebound number 5 here tonight. Morant outside. There's 57 seconds left in the first half, and he can't extend the lead to double digits.
There was a mix-up defensively. Left him all alone. He just couldn't hit it.
And the Grizzlies leading by 7. Adams, the pass to Morant. Here he goes. And Morant throws it down.
Off the dribble, Morant is so dynamic, even his teammates look a little stunned.
To the left wing, here's Pritchard. Intercepted. 6-second difference between the shot and game clock. And that one drops for him. And it's an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Another good play. This is how they built the lead, calling on the right guys at the right time.
The reason why they stayed aggressive, and they have not let up this entire night. And at this point, I wouldn't expect them to.
Tyus Jones, he's checked in for Memphis. Brogdon kicks to Tatum. Looking to get it going. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Baiting the defender into a foul. Tatum wants to get to the line where he has always been terrific.
And so Tatum nails them both.
Money from the stripe. He does a great job night in and night out.
Right side Jackson over Williams. And the last shot at the buzzer doesn't go in for him. Ja Morant has been leading the charge.
The Celtics 16. The Grizzlies 25.
And happy you could join us. We've got 2 quarters left to go in regulation. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
It's something that isn't his strength, but he's done a great job of finding the open man.
Yeah, in the first half, he took on the role of playmaker. I think it surprised the defense a little bit. Gave this offense a different dimension.
Kicking off the second half, here's Taylor Jenkins' 5. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. Desmond Bane out there with Tyus Jones. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now here's Brooks. 6 to shoot. Memphis moving it around. Jacks up a 3. And Desmond Bane with the 3. Bane's got 8 points.
Wow, what range from Bane.
Here's Brown. Oh!
And what amazing athleticism from Brown, putting on a show out there with slams like that.
Jackson down low. Tatum on him. Jackson misses.
No one on him. He committed to fading away. Probably could have taken more time with that shot.
No problems knocking that one down. He's got 10.
Unselfish play by Tatum, getting it to a shooter in rhythm instead of chasing his own shot.
Adams sets the pick for Jones. 18 feet away, and he knocks it down. And the Grizzlies lead by 7.
Now that's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And here's Jones. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep. Jones with it. Now guarded by Tatum. Here's Jackson. That misses off the backboard. Celtics have gone 4 for 4 from the field since the halftime break. Terrific start to the third quarter. And Marcus Smart, GA, the very definition of a guy you love on your team, but hate to play against.
Yeah. And teams that go deep need that sort of presence. Smart is more than just an agitator, though. Great player who anyone would want to play alongside.
Now, Bane. After Jason Tatum missed on that last three-pointer. Bane passes to Adams. And Jones has it in the corner. And Smart over to help. Here's Bane. And that comes off the assist by Jones. Jones has got 3 assists now in this one.
Great footwork from Bane, finding his opening.
Now here's Brown. He's got 10. And he gets the basket. Officials blowing the whistle, so a chance at the line for one more.
That's good planning, and that's good execution. And that's a great look.
The Celtics have gone 5 of 8 from the charity stripe here tonight.
And up around 82% as a team a season ago. So they know how to make the most of those opportunities.
Here's Jones. Brooks outside. On the wing, Bane. That 3 off the mark. Celtics trail by 6. And here's Tatum for 3. Kicks it to Brown. Driving to the basket. The rebound by Steven Adams.
Wow. Now that's having a highlight reel in your mind. But in reality, it didn't work.
On the wing, Bane. He's got 10. No good from the wing. The Celtics have gone 5 of 9 on field goal attempts since halftime. Brown outside. Rebounded by Jackson. Jackson's got 4 rebounds in this game. And Adams has got the ball here for Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points. Bane kicks to Jackson. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Bane.
Careless turnover. You lose focus for even a moment in this league. That's the result.
Boston making a switch here. Ogden's checked in. Williams a screen on Jackson. Tatum passes to Smart. The rebound by Steven Adams. Adams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Jackson against Brogdon. Adams with the screen on Brogdon. Here's Jackson. Kicks it out to Jones. Puts one up from 19. And misses it off the right side of the rim. Celtics trail by 6. Outside, Smart. It's stolen by Jones. Williams against Brooks. And there's the pass to Jones. Outside, Bane takes the 3 and stolen by Tatum. Williams passes to Brogdon. And here's Tatum for 3. Hits the 3-point bomb. Tatum's got a pair of threes now here in the third for the Celtics. Jackson setting the pick here for Bane. And the last shot before the buzzer is off. We're at the end of the third, and we've still got a close one. It's the Grizzlies.
Please give a big round of applause for your Celtics.
Well, what a terrific game it's been so far, with this fourth quarter sure to bring more pressure-packed basketball. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Brogdon on the wing. He's joined by Brown. In the post, it's Tatum and Williams. And it's Smart in at the point. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. Brooks finds Jackson. Here's Morant. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. That one on Smart.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
Morant taking 2 shots.
Both shots good from the stripe. The Celtics shooting a low 30% mark from the field. And Tatum out top the key. Oh, good with the triple. Memphis has gotten fewer than half of their three-pointers to go down tonight. They are 4 for 9. Smart against Morant. Takes it inside, and Morant throws it down.
You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
Smart kicks to Brown. And finished off by Brown.
You gotta love his aggressiveness to finish inside.
Well, his leaping ability gives him a great advantage. Now here's Morant. Adams with the screen on Smart. And there's the foul. It's on Jaylen Brown. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
Personal foul. 2nd team foul.
Here's Morant. And he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for 2.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
And he makes the first. And so he hits both.
And he's been rock solid at the free throw line tonight. A little bit of an unexpected bonus for them.
Inside, here's Williams. It's rebounded by Memphis. They've led by as many as 11 points. Payne for 3. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. That's on Malcolm Brogdon. And the first one drops.
Shooting from Memphis, Ja Morant.
So 1 for 2 that time at the stripe. Celtics trail by 8. Outside, Bane. And they double up Morant. Brooks finds Morant. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
15.
And he knocks down the first one.
The line for the Grizzlies, Ja Morant. The line for 2.
And that's good as he hits both of his shots. Game moves along. 2 minutes gone here in the 4th. It's Williams, high post. Outside Tatum. And he drives in. Banked in off the glass. Tatum's got 19 points.
A mix of agility and strength makes Tatum lethal inside. He can easily work around the defense.
Now here's Jackson. Back to Adams. Some nice passing there by Memphis. Here's Morant. Oh, hammering it in.
What a night for Ja Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
You know, the ill-advised threes isn't how you want to close the gap. They've got to have better shot selection.
Jackson, a screen on Brogdon. Morant kicks to Jackson. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Morant's got 4 assists in the game.
Want to impress scouts? Stand 6'11" and hit the 3 with consistency. Jackson has such a bright future.
Tatum And Adams sends it back. And so it looks like the Celtics will retain possession here. And it's out of bounds. They say last touch by Adams. And right now, let's watch that terrific swat.
And a block like that sends a message. One that says we're not giving up this lead.
Now here's Tatum. Williams has a screen for Tatum. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks finds Jackson. Morant with it. Now guarded by Smart. They get it back. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. There's the drive. And Morant throws it down.
They're in total command of this game with time starting to run out.
Reason why they've tightened up the vice grip a little more each time up the floor. We'll see if they can close this one out.
Memphis leading by 13. Screen by Adams. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
And then, guys, what we saw here tonight is one side having everything going for them. Huge margin of victory for the Grizzlies.
You know, it's tough to put your finger on the deciding factor in this one, but I'd say that the shooting accuracy made the difference.
Yeah, I think you're on point, Kevin. They got better looks, and that tends to lead to a better field goal percentage.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for Ja Morant.
High-level shot making, what we got a chance to witness. He responded to good defense with better offense time and time again.
Celtics have gotten only 3 of their 9 field goal attempts to go down since the end of the third. Pretty cold down the stretch. Brown, good.
And that's just tremendous confidence from Brown. Going up with the shot right away and giving the D no time to react.
And out of bounds as the Celtics gain possession. Outside, Smart. Outside, Tatum from downtown, and the Celtics hit again from deep.
On the heels of this run, you wonder where was this effort earlier on?
Well, the question becomes, are they playing that much better now, or has their opponent taken the rest of the night off?
Shooting for Memphis, Ja.
Both free throws good from Morant.
Those free throws are the nail in the coffin, guys.
And here's Boston, a 12-point game. They get it back. Second shot opportunity. No good that time. Just 1 second between the shot clock and game clock. And they can just let the clock run out here.
Cannot argue with the W.
Adams with the screen on Smart. Just 4 to shoot. Snatched up. Payne for 3. No good. So no problem for Memphis as they get the win. A solid win on the road for them. This building was dead silent by the time GA this one wound down.
And that's what you want to do. Take the crowd out of it by crushing.
Smack clowns with mad style.
through their bigs, Grant. Talk about the value of being able to do that.
Yeah, B.A., you know, it just speaks to how both teams can beat you in multiple ways of playing. I think he can lead to higher percentage looks with the bigs running the offense. You can strike a nice balance between inside and out, which coaches are preaching right now.
And a look at Minnesota's opening lineup. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. And it's Russell in at the point guard position. The 3 is up. Griffin's shot is off. Inside. Oh, deflected. Tatum with a steal. And so the ball out of bounds. Brown touched it last. Here's Edwards. Off the inbound, no good.
Well, you know, this is what happens. You can't afford to lose concentration, even for a nanosecond.
And Griffin slams it in.
And that's on the defense right there. Griffin is too good once he gets the positioning he wants.
And Clark, how about the progress of the Timberwolves?
Love what they've done, B.A. They put the pieces in place to be a playoff regular and still the youth to grow in the long term. That's a nice combination, especially when you look at a guy like Anthony Edwards. He's special.
Tatum. And finished off by Tatum.
Tatum making a lot of noise with these points now. He's an impact player. Make no doubt about it. Capable of turning a game all alone.
It's Edwards with a drive.
Well, one thing you learn about Anthony Edwards, he does not lack for confidence. He wants to become the best to ever do it, and he believes he can.
Anthony Edwards. 2 shots.
And both free throws good for Edwards.
So much confidence coming from Anthony Edwards. You can just see it. This is a guy who knows he belongs in the league and is hungry to be great.
And Griffin slams it in.
You can really feel the momentum swinging in their direction. And, you know, they need to stay aggressive here. Build the lead up while they've got the chance. Don't waste this opportunity.
Count that bucket. And you see the ambition for greatness in Edwards. But, Grant, is he willing to do the work?
Well, B.A., think about this. He's a quick study. He listens to his coaches with curiosity, and he's driven to achieve the goals they set for him. Yeah, I think he can.
Outside McDaniels. To the middle. And stolen by Brown. Smart for 3. Good. And Brown gets the assist. Brown's got 3 assists in the game.
Boy, Brown not just a super athlete, folks, but he's got excellent skills as well. A tremendous floor general.
And the ball out of bounds. The Celtics will have it. First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Williams with the screen. Smart with the ball. Towns covering. Edwards against Brown. All sorts of time. That one is off. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Here's Edwards. Oh, nice! Big finish! Man! And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in the dunk contest. He is just so deadly from out there. You expect that to fall.
We've got 1:48 left in the first quarter here. Towns passes to Edwards. They get it back. Back to Towns. Second shot opportunity. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. That one on Tatum.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle. You know, when he referred to himself as the greatest big man shooter of all time, Karl Anthony Towns certainly raised some eyebrows and sparked some debate in the NBA fraternity.
The Timberwolves have gone 2 for 7. A sluggish start. Outside McDaniels. Back to Towns. McDaniels a screen. The shot by Towns, no good. You know, with Towns, there's no doubt he's a lethal shooter from downtown.
Well, the numbers don't lie, man. This guy, B.A., has been around 50, 40, and 80 throughout his career. 50% field goals, 40% three, and 80% free throws. Tell me how many big guys can match up with those numbers. Very few.
Robert Williams, second personal foul.
That one misses for Towns.
And, you know, we all know how talented Towns is. Now it's time for him to up the ante and do big things in the playoffs.
The Timberwolves trail. Russell to pass to Gobert. He's off on the layup. Boston's gone just 2 for 6 from the arc here in the first. Tatum finds Smart. Launches a three. And Tatum is good for 3. Tatum's got 5.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
For Boston, they've got half their attempts to go. 6 of 12. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Edwards. Gobert against Brown. Here's Towns with the drive. And it's going to be a goaltending call here, so they will count the bucket.
Yeah, it was just a little late. I mean, he thought he got there, but the ref saw it otherwise.
24 seconds left in the first. Outside Tatum. Screen by Griffin. Fires from deep. Oh, my. Came close to a 4-point play. He'll head to the line for 3 free throws.
Coming at you with so many ways to get his points. Tatum draws a lot of contact throughout the game. Gets himself to the line.
And he nails the third.
Already a very confident player. Knocking down those free throws only fuels that.
Edwards, a pass to Russell. And here's McDaniels, defended by Smart. Outside Edwards. Some solid defense from Williams. And so it's Jason Tatum making highlights for the Celtics. 8 points in the court. Hope you've enjoyed the broadcast so far. Halfway through the first half in this one. And a moment to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Celtics.
You know, right from the start, it seemed they got hot from three-point range, pulling apart the defense and racking up the points, too.
And I just love playing on teams like this, passing teams. You can tell they really like playing with each other, and hopefully they keep this up.
Brown and Tatum are the explosive wing pair. Robert Williams out there with Blake Griffin. And it's Smart in at the 1. That's the 5 to begin the second quarter for the Celtics. Offensive board. Tatum kicks it out to Smart. It's Brown on the wing. 6 on the shot clock. Second chance effort. Smart outside. Pass to Tatum. Tries yet again. And Gobert with a block.
And just a top-tier shot blocker in the league. Gobert's massive wingspan is a huge reason why he wipes away all those shots.
Tatum from long range. Well, Clark, it's getting harder to find players' true positions. We've got bigs who bring the ball up the court. We got guards who defend in the post.
Yeah, it's a very different kind of a game. Actually, we hear this phrase positionless basketball all the time, BA, but the skill level of players is so vast now. I mean, everybody handles the ball, wings and bigs, and you mix and match skills across the court and at every position. So a lot of diversity in the skill set of players in today's game. On the front foot, attacking the defense, this is Anthony Edwards at his best.
The crossover, and Tatum, here we go.
The reverse slam, that was sweet.
Ah, the finesse on full display.
Yes, sir, power and grace. That had it all.
And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the former second overall pick has really worked on his passing. That was an outstanding find by Russell.
Williams passes to Brown. Over Gobert. Brown can't hit. For Minnesota, they've gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. It's Edwards with a drive. And Edwards slams it in.
Well, I tell you what, once Edwards accelerates, I mean, he looks like he's playing at a different speed than those around him.
Griffin outside. The 3. And stolen by Edwards. And they're on the break. That's good from Towns on the assist from Edwards. Now it's a 3-point Minnesota lead. All right, guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Minnesota.
They've really been disruptive on the defensive end, forcing turnovers and turning those turnovers into points at the other end.
Another stat they're doing well is in blocks. They're keeping their hands up and closing out quickly on shooters.
Brown with it. Russell covering. On the wing, Tatum. Intercepted. Brown against Edwards. Can't get it to drop. Nice D from Brown. Boston's gone 0 for 2 from outside in the second quarter. Oh, a deep three from Tatum. Boston again missing.
It's never easy from that distance, but we see him drill those and shoot around all the time.
Well, that looked to me, guys, like a heat check. It was maybe a step out of his range.
And this is where you get Gobert the ball. With his size and length, he's so tough to stop from there.
Out left to the wing. Griffin passes to Tatum. Can they get it? Again, the miss by the Celtics.
He came out today planning to do as much damage from three-point range as possible. Well, it looks like it's time to change up the plan, guys.
Yeah, you know, once Edwards flips that switch, now he stays fully engaged. His offensive arsenal is on full display.
Boston, no good that time either.
Yeah, they just can't seem to end the drought no matter where they shoot it from.
And, you know, they've got to be careful because this is when the team concept breaks down and guys start playing hero ball.
Now here's Edwards. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2.
Yeah, and, you know, when Edwards is aggressive, I think it forces defenders to try to get physical back. And when he's close to the rim, he usually is able to draw the foul as a result.
Both good from the line that time. And the Celtics in possession here. They trail by 9. Offensively, it's been a struggle for them.
Yeah, they need to string together some shots to have any kind of chance.
Smart with a bucket.
And that's on the defense, giving him a decent look. That's his shot.
Griffin passes to Williams. And here's Griffin. And stolen by Gobert. Now 8 seconds separating the 2 clocks. Russell to pass to McDaniels. Edwards with it. And there's a whistle. He'll head to the line to shoot 2. That one on Tatum.
Really important for this team to get production from Edwards. When he's aggressive in scoring the ball, they go to another level.
And both free throws good for Edwards. Boston's gone just 1 of 6 from the perimeter here in the second. It's Brown on the wing. Back to Griffin. Pass to Brown. Second chance shot. Doesn't go for him.
All alone from mid-range. You got to think he's kicking himself.
First personal foul. Third team foul.
And that one falls for Towns. Here's Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Oh, you love to see that kind of vision from Gobert. As much attention as he draws from the D, there's bound to be an open man, and he just got to find him.
And so it's the Minnesota.
With the score, the Celtics 23, the Timberwolves 34.
With the second half upon us, we'll find out if this game becomes the rout that it's threatening to be. And you know, Anthony Edwards has been really making it happen, guys.
Yeah, tonight he's done a great job of slashing through the lane and finishing.
Yeah, you know what, guys? They gave him too many free runs to the hoop in the first half. I think they've got to be a lot tougher on him. Body him up, be physical with him.
On the court for Minnesota. Downs plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wings, Edwards and McDaniels. And it's Russell in at the point.
Just a big man playing big. No way to stop it.
And he was fouled in the act of shooting. Opportunity for a three-point play here. That's going to send Robert Williams to the line. That one on Russell. Minnesota in the lead. Towns for 3. And another 3 for Minnesota.
A good play ending with the right player. Big Cat, one of the best shooters we've ever seen at the center position.
That's the shot they wanted. It just didn't fall.
You know what? That's a confidence shaker for him, though. I mean, that's a shot he expects to make every time.
For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 from the floor in this third quarter. Pass to Tatum. And here in the second half of play, we're just over a minute in. That one's good for 2. Tatum's got 12.
Tatum's got a nice jump shot. When he's in rhythm, I feel like he's going to make it every time he shoots.
And Blake Griffin is going to pick up the foul. That'll be a second foul of the game.
I have to admit, I mean, it's always a tough decision for the ref on the block charge call.
No problem for me with that call. I mean, he was still sliding right there.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now.
Now's the time to do it. Keep attacking that rim.
And they get it back, and they're able to recover. Pass to Griffin. Now here's Brown. 6 to shoot. And so he draws the foul, headed to the line to shoot a pair.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league.
And both free throws good for Brown. Minnesota's gone 3 of 4 from distance in this game. It's Edwards with a drive. Towns finds Gobert, and Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Pass to Gobert. Some solid defense from Williams. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 6 shots to fall so far in the third. Here's Tatum. Offensive rebound, Celtics. Brown passes to Griffin. Screen by Griffin. Just 5 to shoot. It's a one-on-one situation, and Edwards slams it in.
Exactly how you want to run the break. Great execution by Edwards.
Smart passes to Tatum. Back to Smart. Williams a screen on Russell. Here's Tatum. The kick out to Griffin. Back to Brown. Takes it inside, and the jam by Brown.
And Brown really is at his best when he takes it inside. I mean, the defense has no idea what to do with it.
Here's Edwards. Outside for Russell.
2 minutes remaining in the third. 2 minutes.
To the inside, Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
With incredible agility and reflexes, Gobert excels above the rim.
You know, when D'Angelo Russell came into the league, he was really primarily seen as a point guard, and that's what I like most about him, his vision and his passing ability, but he's actually changed that image and impression over time.
The evolution of D'Lo has been interesting to watch, Clark. I like how he's been willing to play whatever position asked of him.
Yeah, I like that too, and he said it before himself that he prefers playing shooting guard, but I tell you what, he also looks very comfortable running the offense too.
Now here's Edwards. A minute and a half left in the third. Goes back up. Gobert passes to Edwards. Towns with the ball. Another shot. Oh, it's blocked by Williams. And stolen by Edwards. And Edwards slams it in.
Boy, the athleticism of Edwards is something to behold. Love watching him sky up to throw it down.
There's Tatum with the 3. Minnesota with the rebound.
It's clear he's totally out of sync. The team needs to rethink its strategy around what to do with him.
From deep. Boston, no good that time either. The Timberwolves have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Brown with the steal. Smart against Russell. Right side, Williams. Griffin finds Smart. Looking to end this cold spell. Shot clock at 6. Williams misses. Minnesota's gone 2 for 2 from deep here in the third. The 3 from Russell. Knocks down the long J. Russell's gotten himself going here. His first points of the game on the deep ball. Tatum from long range. Edwards pulls it in. Edwards got 4 rebounds now. And he got the whistle on the way up. So so he'll be headed to the line for a pair. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Well, that was clearly a foul.
Yeah, he took a shot there, earned those free throws.
And both free throws good for Edwards. And here's Tatum. It'll count. Oh, and he hits it at the buzzer.
He just nails the...
Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. He's been doing damage on the offensive end all night. 28 points in this one. All right, we'll get back to the action after this break. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
And they'd love to see every possession end this way. True team basketball.
And we reach the fourth quarter in a game that may already be out of hand. Brown and Tatum with the explosive wing pair. Griffin is out there with Robert Williams. And it's Smart in at the one spot. That's who's in the game for the Celtics. And that's good as he hits both shots. The Celtics shooting only 31% in the game. Pass to Smart. Here's Brown. The kick out to Griffin. Now Tatum. McDaniels covering. The three is up. Griffin passes to Tatum. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Oh, a clear foul there on the missed shot. So he'll get a pair at the line.
Well, Tatum is everything you want in a star. I mean, he's a talented player, surely. But more importantly, I think, is he's humble and hungry. And he's deeply invested in the team's success.
Edwards with it. Picked up by Tatum. And it's powered home by Towns.
So good at getting to his spots and then cashing in, making the game look easy.
Smart passes to Griffin. Right wing. Back to Smart. Now Tatum. Pass to Brown. Smart outside. Williams with it. To the paint. Here's Brown. Nails the baby hook.
And Brown is just so physically imposing, especially inside where he usually gets whatever he wants.
The shot by Towns, no good. The Celtics have gotten just one shot to fall out of 3 attempts in the fourth. And Griffin gets it to go.
D there, guys, was pretty much non-existent. I mean, you can't leave a good shooter like that open.
Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Now Towns takes the three. Count it. Now 8 for 13 with that basket.
Towns is really good at the three-point line, and he's a volume three-point shooter and relishes taking shots from there.
The offensive rebound. Pass to Brown. There's Tatum with the three. Now Griffin. Clock at 6. Tatum's got room. Gets a very good look and converts.
Whatever the defense gives, that's what he takes. A sign of a skilled offensive player.
McDaniels can't hit. Boston has gone 1 of 2 from deep in this quarter. From deep three-point range. And it's Gobert with a rebound.
He continues to let it fly, but the makes have been few and far between.
Edwards can't hit. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. And the shot goes down. Tatum's got 5 points now this quarter.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
It's stolen by Smart and stolen by Edwards. Towns with the ball. Guarded now by Smart. Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that one. And Boston gets called for the foul. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going so far for Minnesota.
These guys have incredible stamina based on how they've been running the floor, using speedy transition play to get fast break points.
And the defense has been disruptive, forcing turnovers, challenging shots. The turnovers they've been able to turn into points, too.
First personal foul, second team foul.
And the first one at the line is good.
At the line for your Celtics, Marcus Smart.
And so Smart nails them both. The Timberwolves have gotten only 2 of 6 attempts to drop in the fourth. It's stolen by Smart. Griffin right side. And stolen by Edwards. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And there's Russell on the assist by Edwards. Edwards got 7 assists in the game.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Second personal.
That one misses.
Third team foul. at the line.
And he sinks the second.
He's going to be kicking himself all night. This isn't the time to be wasting opportunities.
Minnesota has gone 5 of 8 from outside the three-point line in this one. Pass to Edwards. Brown with the steal. Tatum from long range sends it home from three-point land. Tatum's got 13 in the second half.
Yeah, an underrated passer. Griffin wants to involve his teammates as much as he can.
And they get it back. It's stolen by Tatum. Good on the first, and that brings him with an 8. That one falls, so he hits both of them. A look at the clock. A little under 3.5 minutes gone by in the fourth. Edwards, the pass to Gobert. Here's Towns. No good there. Some solid defense from Williams. For Boston, they've gotten 5 shots out of 9 to go in this fourth. Griffin. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. It's on Anthony Edwards.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete. Explosive and great balance and mobility. Powerful. Big guy who can flat out throw it down. And he also can pass it, too.
It's Edwards with a drive. Good on the shot. Edwards got 4 points this quarter.
Towns doing a nice job with a smart play there, getting the ball to a ready shooter instead of trying to force it himself.
And it's good for 2.
Beautiful reverse using his body to shield the finish. Nicely done.
Edwards is doubled. Gobert finds Russell. Gobert with a screen on Smart. Back to Gobert. Out to the right wing. Towns for 3. Sinks the tray. And the Timberwolves lead by 9.
Stepping up and nailing an important shot to put this away.
And, you know, this run shows what kind of attitude this team has. I mean, the win is there. Go get it.
And the call will be against Jason Tatum. That's his 3rd foul of the game. And here's Minnesota now. 17 points was their biggest margin. Edwards can't hit.
And you never want to give a shooter like him a clean look.
Here's Smart. Drives to the hoop. Banked it in off the glass.
That's a textbook example of how to move the ball. Boy, you got to love that action.
Russell against Tatum. Tries again. Money. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Tatum continues to evolve before our eyes, showing excellent leadership by knocking.
Oh, wow.
Get out of the way.
With authority.
How about this combo, guys? Part super athlete, part contortionist. Towns continues to impress.
And so they foul intentionally.
And I'll tell you what, this game is in the books. Not quite sure why they're delaying the inevitable by fouling.
Yeah, exactly. I mean, this game is over, and they're the only ones who don't realize that.
A defensive stalwart. Gobert knows this team expects him to be their anchor as well as rebound the rock.
Oh, nice shot by Brown. It's stolen by Smart. Fires the 3. No luck on that one. So it's a narrow victory for the Timberwolves. All right, Allie, thank you. And that's going to do it tonight, folks, for our...
I smack clowns with mad style.
an interesting game. We could see a lot of transition play.
Neither of these teams is going to be under duress of the shot clock. I am curious to find out which team not only plays quickly, but does so without turning it over. That maximizes their possession. That team, I think, has a real shot of winning this basketball game.
And checking out Minnesota's opening lineup. Backcourt guards are Russell and Edwards. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. Now here's Edwards. And Edwards with the stuff.
Well, in pick and roll action, you've got to be aggressive as a scorer. Anthony Edwards with the bucket.
And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for the Memphis Grizzlies. And he goes right over to Angelo Russell and slams it down.
And that's impressive. Morant's ball control and take charge attitude is what makes him so special.
Outside Russell. Back to Edwards. And he lays it straight in.
And that strength and concentration from Anthony Edwards. Yes, there's contact. Doesn't bother him.
And how about the impact Anthony Edwards has had?
This guy's a real game changer.
Guys, what about that dunk?
That was special. My goodness.
Yeah, that's fire right there. Morant practicing for the dunk contest. I see you, young fella.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play.
Gives the team such a great element, having a one guard who can get to the 10.
Certainly something every team wants to have.
Oh, you love it. Fearless, aggressive, leaving no doubt whatsoever.
Here's Edwards. Here's Towns, and he uses the glass on the layup.
It's not just the scoring productivity that makes Karl Anthony Towns great. It's his willingness to mix it up and rebound the basketball.
Russell against Morant. Unloads. The shot, no good. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Here's Edwards. And the call on the shot sends him to the line. That one's on Morant.
Well, Anthony Edwards has got a well-rounded offensive game. He can put it on the deck and draw contact. Shows you right there.
First quarter of ball, almost 2.5 minutes in. Grizzlies have gone 4 of 5 from the field so far. Jackson setting the pick here for Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell. Doris, one thing that stood out about the Timberwolves last season was their fast-paced play.
No doubt, Kevin, and you can trace that directly to the head coaching position in Chris Finch. This is a group that loved to push the basketball up the floor, wanted to catch defenses before they had a chance to dig in the half court. And remember, that is the classic mark of a youthful team, particularly one with the athleticism that Anthony Edwards brings.
Adams with the screen on Edwards. Grant. And McDaniels with the block. It's Edwards on the wing. Guarded by Bain. The Timberwolves working the ball around now. And Russell gets it to go.
Well, it's important that D'Angelo Russell keep making shots from deep. This is an aspect of his game he's starting to sharpen.
And it's out of bounds. Last touch by Morant.
Listen, turnovers happen. You've got to move on to the next play. .143 left to play in the first. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws. Let's remember, Anthony Edwards is 6'5" with a 6'9" wingspan. Those long arms, very difficult to deal with defensively. Draws the contact there.
And Edwards drops them both. 1:41 left in the first quarter. Morant with it. 10 points for him. Goes back up. Adams' shot is good.
How about the perseverance there, the extra effort on that offensive glass?
And so it's Russell with it. He'll bring it up for Minnesota. Can't get it to fall. Grizzlies have gone 5 of 8 from the field, shooting over 62%. Morant drives in.
And you got to close off those avenues
to Morant. Once he gets in one, he is focused on dropping the hammer.
Edwards against Bain. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. Shot clock at 5. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Count that one. Edwards got 10 points in the game.
Anthony Edwards, excellent concentration under pressure of excellent defense and just scores it anyway.
Morant outside. Brooks outside. Out to Morant. From past the arc. Makes that one his 6th of the night. Shooting a very healthy 6 for 9.
Oh, pretty stroke on Morant's long-range bomb there. When he's knocking down the shot from deep, he can be lethal. So far, both teams scorching the Nets. You gotta love it.
Well, you love it when you can get off to a fast start offensively. You hate it, though, when your opponent does the same.
Bain passes to Brooks. Back to Bain. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. Going on an absolute run.
Please give a big round of applause for your Grizzlies. Good test.
And it's been a pretty even game here after 1 quarter of play. Guys, what's your take on the Grizzlies so far?
Yeah, in that first period, they looked to push in transition at every opportunity.
And why wouldn't they? You see their effectiveness in the open floor. Very difficult to slow down.
The wingmen are Bain and Brooks. Adams is the pivot for him with Jackson Jr. at the 4. And it's Morant in at the point. That's the group for Memphis to kick off the second quarter.
Well, that's a blown defensive coverage, but it doesn't matter. He cannot answer the bell.
Left side Jackson. Here's Adams, and there's the call by the official. They'll count the basket here following the goaltending call.
Just barely too late and catches it on the way down. He's already in the air there, committed, so can't fault him for going for the block.
There's the pass to Gobert. And Edwards launches it from deep. Off target from three-point range. Memphis leading. It's Brooks on the wing. Good, and the nice assist from Morant. Brooks has got himself on the board with 3 there.
He doesn't take a lot of time to make up his mind. Brooks always thinking ahead, and he's in position before the pass is made.
Towns finds Russell. Back to Towns. It's up a 3. Passes to McDaniels. Outside, Towns. A second chance effort. And 2 free throws coming up. Unable to get that one to go with all the contact. Steven Adams picks one up. And Karl Anthony Towns said he believes that he is the greatest big man shooter of all time. What do you think?
Well, Kev, I think a guy by the name of Dirk Nowitzki might have a thing or two to say about it, but I love Karl Anthony Towns' attitude. You have got to believe in your skills if you're going to have the kind of success that Cat has had in this league, and we know he is.
Oh, goodness. Where did that come from?
Holy goodness.
That was beautiful. Edwards kicks to Towns. Out to Edwards. Pass to McDaniels. Edwards looking it over. The Timberwolves again can't hit.
And close to making the defense pay for the lax coverage that time.
Brooks outside. Adams outside. Pass to Morant. And they double up Morant. Into the lane. A new 14 for the Grizzlies. Up top, Bain. Edwards defending. Gobert pulls it in. Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Towns. Plays it up and banks it in. Towns has got 4 this quarter.
Oh, big-time athletic play by Cat right there. Brushes off the contact, gets to his finish. Nicely done.
They get it again. Here's Adams scoring his third straight basket in 3 tries.
And this is something this guy takes pride in, capitalizing on second chance opportunities.
Russell kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. Towns, a screen on Morant. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Knocks down the 3 ball. Edwards got 13. And you hear the term point forward. But then, Greg, you had Magic Johnson. 6'9", but still a point guard. So what's the difference?
Yeah, I'm amazed at Morant's ability to take contact and still stay in full control.
McDaniels dishes to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down now to just 2 on the basket from Karl Anthony Towns. And here's Morant. He'll bring it up for Memphis. He takes it in and finished off by Morant.
Just as quick as anyone in this league, Morant can seemingly get to the hole at will.
Russell kicks to Towns. Back to Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Jaren Jackson. That's foul number 2 for him.
Man, it's close, but, didn't get on balance quick enough.
Edwards inside, guarded by Bain. Clock at 6. McDaniels passes to Gobert. And there's another one for the Timberwolves.
It's incredible to think how far Rudy Gobert has come since entering the league and his ability to finish at the cup. That is just nicely done.
Morant outside. Adams with the screen on Russell. Here's Morant. And finished off by Morant.
Oh, just solid on the one-handed slam.
And guys, when it's a tight ball game like this, he's the guy they want with the ball. Towns against Jackson. Edwards kicks to Gobert. Out to Russell. Here's Edwards driving in. Can't connect from short range.
Well, we didn't see the same kind of control we're used to seeing.
Ja Morant has been leading the charge, guys, for Memphis. They've leaned on him for offense, and he hasn't let them down. He's now up to 23 points today. We'll return shortly. Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game it's been so far. Guys, Ja Morant has been sensational.
Man, he's been running wild on them through that first half. Absolute dynamite on offense.
Boy, he has been shouldering the load. Aggressive, skilled, talented, and thus far unstoppable.
And on the floor for Chris Finch as we get into the second half. Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Sliding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point guard position.
Well, Anthony Edwards has the kind of frame and skill set that can make him a force. But it all comes down to paying the price and putting in the work now.
Memphis moving it around. The dunk and the foul, a powerhouse move, and he's got a chance for one more at the line. It's going to be on Rudy Gobert.
How about the big guy attacking the rim? The throwdowns are loud and emphatic.
Timberwolves trail by 5. Here's Edwards. Doesn't get it to drop for him. Great D that time from Bain. Jackson deciding where to go with it. Morant outside. It's Brooks on the wing. Stolen by McDaniels. Russell dishes to Gobert. Some solid defense there from Jackson.
The defense ready for him on that possession. They had to be because he is so strong in the paint.
Morant outside. Two free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
The aggressive nature of Morant, taking initiative and daring the defense to get physical with him.
And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Timberwolves trail by 7. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Towns sets the pick for Edwards. Out to Russell. Over in the corner, McDaniels. Over in the corner, Edwards. Count it, number 5 from the floor this game. He's now 5 of 11.
I think his teammates understand that Anthony Edwards has every aspect of his offensive game working, so let's make sure he's got the basketball.
And the pass to Bain. Brooks with it. Working on McDaniels. Here's Morant. Rudy Gobert with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone 1 of 3 since starting the second half. Edwards dishes to Towns. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. Passes it to Edwards. Morant with the steal. Just under 2.5 minutes into the third quarter now. Adams with the screen on Edwards. Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves. And here's the fast break. Russell leading the way. Right side, Edwards. And finished off by Edwards.
Oh, Anthony Edwards thinks this game is a dunk contest. Go ahead, young sir. What a finish.
Russell against Morant. And Morant throws it down.
And there is no better way to add to the lead.
Isn't that true, GA, especially when the slam is coming from the point guard?
That's got to be a little bit deflating to the defense, guys. Getting kicked when you're down. My goodness.
Adams, the pass to Morant. Jackson against Towns. Shot clock at 6. Here's Morant. And yes, it's good. Morant's got the lead up to 7 now for Memphis.
And, you know, we talk so much about Morant's athleticism, but his feel for the game equally as effective. He just punched the ticket on that one. That'll get the job done.
Powerful two-hand jam. Morant against Russell. Now here's Morant. He's guarded closely. He can't get that one to fall. And it's the Timberwolves taking it the other way. Outside, Towns. Bain looking around. Pass to Morant. And the foul called on Edwards. That's his first foul. 46 seconds left in the third quarter. Brooks kicks to Morant. Back to Brooks from outside the arc. It's rebounded by Towns.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Edwards with it. Guarded now by Jackson. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
Rudy Gobert has become really excellent at getting deep low post position. The defense has got to foul him when he's that deep.
So he gets them both. 24 seconds left in the third quarter. Morant outside. And there's the drive. And finished off by Morant.
In just so many different ways, Morant can hurt you. Tonight, it's been with the scoring.
That one's good, and the Grizzly lead is cut down to 3 on the bucket from Towns.
Well, the versatility he possesses makes him a very tough cover, guys.
Morant kicks to Bain. That will count, and he was able to put it up in time, but doesn't fall. John Morant has been leading the charge, guys.
Please give a big round of applause.
And a worthy candidate tonight as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
Yeah, a terrific, unselfish play right here. Set up his teammate. And how about the setup this way?
How about the secondary playmaking you are getting? Great to have that from the shooting guard spot.
And it's been a very competitive game so far as we get rolling here in quarter number 4. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. And it's Adams in at the pivot spot, manning the middle. That's the lineup in the game for Memphis. Russell finds Edwards. 6 on the shot clock. The kick out to Towns. That doesn't go on the chance to tie.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
Here's Morant. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line.
And going up strong inside demonstrates confidence. Morant not afraid to get physical.
And no good on the second free throw, so he goes 0 for 2 there. It's Gobert with the ball for the Minnesota Timberwolves. They trail by 3, and the dunk by Towns.
Well, unselfish play by Anthony Edwards. Teammate is wide open. He puts it right where it needs to be.
Towns is getting it done tonight, efficiently here from the floor, 6 of 10 so far. Morant outside. Jackson a screen on Russell. Morant dishes to Brooks. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
What a nice individual defensive effort right there. Did a great job contesting.
And for Memphis, their shooting has been outstanding in this game at 58%. Here's Morant. And then Morant slams it in.
A solid distributor. I think Jackson is gifted at reading defenses and then being able to spot the open teammate.
The putback, it's good on the putback.
That is really good work there on the offensive glass.
The Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the fourth quarter. Here's the teardrop. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 6 rebounds in the game. Edwards passes to Towns. And the rejection by Jackson. Now here's Morant. Played in with a nice touch off the glass. Morant's got 12 points in just the second half.
The contact can't trip Morant up. He just glides past it and into his shot.
And the Grizzlies leading by 3. Jackson finds Adams. Just over 2.5 minutes played now here in the final quarter of regulation. 6 to shoot. Brooks with no one around. His three-pointers off the mark. The Timberwolves have gone just 2 of 8 in this fourth quarter. The final quarter not...
The young gun, Anthony Edwards with the big-time delivery.
And D'Angelo Russell picks up the foul. That'll be his second foul of the game. Memphis has gotten off to an 0 for 2 start from downtown here in the fourth quarter. Morant.
No stranger to big moments. Morant wants to be the man to take and make the big shot.
Edwards kicks to Russell. Back to Edwards. Up top, Russell. Nice ball movement by Minnesota. Just 5 to shoot. McDaniels passes to Russell. No good. That would have tied it. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Ja Morant. That's foul number 2 for him.
And really just a great play to sacrifice his body and take the charge.
1:30 left in the fourth quarter. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. It's stolen by Adams. Brooks outside. Outside Jackson. Russell against Morant. Knocks it loose. Timberwolves trail by 3. Edwards drawing the double team. Towns finds Russell. Back to Towns.
A terrific defender, and Jackson, one of those guys with great timing when he goes for the shot block and not afraid to send a message as well.
And while we've got a moment, let's send it over to our terrific reporter, David Olin. David?
Thanks, Kevin. Well, Coach Taylor Jenkins talked to his team during the break. He told them, hey, this game is there for you, but we got to go get it. 50-50 balls, getting to the basket. We have to give it all right now. Kevin?
Thank you, David. McDaniels passes to Edwards. And Gobert kicks to McDaniels. 4 on the clock. Here's Edwards. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's going to be on Desmond Bain.
Anthony Edwards has all the skill and attributes to be one of the best in the league. But these are the moments, if you're going to be in that company, you've got to make foul shots.
He's got such a smooth stroke, and it never changes, even in this kind of a high-pressure situation.
Here's Morant, driving the lane, money!
And that one sends the bench into a frenzy.
I'll tell you, these guys have worked so hard together, everyone pulling in the same direction. Beautiful to watch. Well, does he have the clutch gene? D'Angelo Russell says, yes, sir, I do.
Here's Morant. Missed. And the Timberwolves call time. Got it up in time. Oh, it's no good. And we're headed to overtime. And that's going to do it for regulation. These teams have battled tooth and nail for 4 quarters, and now we head to overtime. Should be a blast. In at the guard spots, Morant and Bain. At the forward spots, it's Brooks and Jackson Jr. And it's Adams in at the 5 spot.
Already embracing his role as a leader on this team. Morant brings a strong work ethic and winning mentality to this team. And he's letting a lot of points get away at the free throw line tonight. It's got to be frustrating to have all that hard work not pay off.
McDaniels finds Edwards. Here's Morant. Minnesota with the rebound. Towns has got 9 rebounds now tonight. McDaniels passes to Towns. Back to McDaniels. Pass to Russell. Now Edwards. To take the lead. And the rebound by Jaren Jackson. Jackson's got his 4th rebound in this one. And Morant's got the ball here for the Grizzlies. It's a 1-point game.
Oh, the big finish by Morant. Some of his most spectacular plays happen well above the rim.
Gobert dishes to Edwards. Back to McDaniel. Towns against Bain. Towns kicks to Edwards. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Misses the 3. And the Grizzlies leading by 3. The pass to Morant. Well, overtime basketball, a minute and a half played so far. Back to Jackson. Passes it to Morant. Gobert pulls it in. Gobert's got rebound number 11 for him here tonight. For 3, Edwards. Alive, Minnesota. Gobert against Morant. Out to Russell. The tray. Kept alive. Out to the wing. McDaniels finds Towns. The Timberwolves again can't hit. Grizzlies have gone 1 of 3 from the floor since the start of overtime. Here's Morant. Oh my goodness! What a play!
A huge shot from Morant. Wow, you see why they put the ball in his hands in those situations.
Here's Edwards. Another miss, and they desperately need a bucket. And here are the Grizzlies. Outside, Payne. And Adams kicks to Jackson. Here's Morant. Oh, he misses the dunk. And the Timberwolves with possession here. For three, Edwards. It falls. And he has brought them to within 2 points.
Oh, he is just so clutch, saving his best for when the pressure is at its highest.
Russell against Morant. Payne passes to Morant. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up. That's on D'Angelo Russell.
The confidence Morant has in himself is impressive. He brushes pressure off like it's nothing.
And he hits both free throws here. So now it's a 4-point ball game.
That ought to do it. I think any chance for a miracle comeback just went out the window with those freebies.
So a close game sees Memphis take this one. They escaped with a victory, although they needed an extra period to get it done.
Yeah, but what a great...
I smack clowns with mad style.
started. And it's going to be the Grizzlies off the tip. And the starting group for the Celtics. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. They grab their own miss. Outside for Brooks. Moran against Smart. Shot clock at 6. And he gets the bucket. And we've got a pair of teams tonight that put a major emphasis on rebounding, Richard.
Yeah, when you look at the glass work, it is all about pride and effort. Because no team that stresses rebounding wants to lose the battle on the boards. Okay, just some big boy strength there from Tatum. Just put himself to the line.
Now Morant. Adams with a screen on Smart. And it's Morant off the drive.
And when Morant takes off towards the basket, look, you're already done. You've already lost because that's how he makes his living.
The kick to Tatum. Let's go with a 3. No good on the shot. Now Memphis takes it the other way. Pass to Brooks. Now Adams. From deep, Morant. Hauled in by Brown. 3-pointer. Tries to keep it alive. And the ball out of play. The Grizzlies will have it. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside.
And after spending his first 3 seasons with the Bucks, Malcolm Brogdon was part of a sign and trade. Just a great move for his career.
Denied by Tatum.
The all-star Tatum engaged on defense. That's a scary sight for opponents.
Williams grabs the board.
Whew. He tried to get spicy and totally whiffed, huh? Okay. He's going to be living this one down for at least, I don't know, about a week.
Morant. They get it again. Outside for Brooks. Left side, Morant. Adams, the pass to Morant. Hits the 3-pointer. Morant's got 7 points.
What a confident shot by Morant. Gets the hot pass and puts it right up.
Down low. Williams misses. And after that 2018 sign and trade, Malcolm Brogdon got an expanded role, Grant.
He really did. I mean, Brogdon becoming more of a ball handler, a chance to shine offensively. His numbers as a result have exploded since that deal.
Now here's Jackson. Here's Morant driving to the basket. Morant with the slam!
And man, does Morant put on a show. He's got such insane athleticism.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Was it just me, or was there a little bit extra on that slam by Brown?
Smart against Morant. Pulls up on the wing. And he gets it to go, hitting off the back of the rim. He's got 11.
Obviously, this guy has a talent for scoring. Able to problem solve for whatever the defense tosses at him.
There's Tatum with the 3, and it falls. 2 for 3 from the field so far.
Every time Tatum finds his shot, he'll take it. He loves to fill it up from mid-range.
Left side, Morant. And again, it's the Grizzlies from deep.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not. Rate of baskets assisted, it's a stat I really like. It tells the story of how well you are playing team offense.
Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. To the inside. Adams. And it's slammed in by Adams.
One of the most dynamic passers to enter this league in a while. Morant, this man is in full control of the offense.
Here's Tatum. That shot missing. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. There's 53 seconds left in the opening quarter. Bain finds Morant. And Marcus Smart picks up the foul. That's his first foul.
First team.
There's 47 seconds left in the first. Adams a screen. Brooks from outside. Boston with a rebound. It's Williams, high post. And it's Ja Morant with the foul. That's his first foul.
And yeah, he still was moving at the point of contact.
There's 31 seconds left in the first quarter. Here's Tatum. No good, a bit long that time.
Clean look from mid-range. Coach will probably want to run that play again.
Kept alive, kicks it out to Jackson. Releases from the wing and drills it.
What separates Jaren from other bigs is he's got great confidence in his shot.
From deep. And it's Brogdon missing.
Would you say testing the limits of his range there?
Yeah, he might have been feeling himself a little too much on that one. He can hit it, but not consistently.
And it's good. But hang on here. The officials may want to take a look at it on the replay monitor.
The previous play is under review.
They need to be certain he beat the buzzer.
And after seeing it now in slow-mo, I definitely think he was late with it.
The ruling on the floor is confirmed.
And they've gotten enough looks at it. The basket will not count. The quarter ended before he got it off.
That was a great idea to give it a second glance. The replay system.
And so it's the Memphis Grizzlies up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period. Their defensive efforts have paid off, effectively shutting down the opposing offense. More 2K action in just a moment. And thanks again for tuning in. If you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter of action so far. And looking at what we've seen from the Grizzlies, what do you think, guys?
Well, it's simple. When you can dominate the boards at both ends, you can control the second chance touches.
And rebounding numbers, sometimes we overlook them, but they can have a big effect on the outcome.
So the Celtics 5 right now. Brogdon and Brown are on the wings. Tatum at 4, while Williams patrols the middle. And it's Smart in at the 1.
This is what teams try to do with Morant. Get physical, make it difficult, but he just continues to figure it out.
Williams finds Brogdon. And here's Brown for 3. And good. Coming on the assist by Brogdon. Brown's got 7 points in the game.
You can't lose a shooter like him on the court. The ball will find its way to him, and he will drill a 3 each time.
Pass to Bane. Adams a screen. 6 on the shot clock. Bane, the pass to Adams. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. They'll pin that one on Marcus Smart.
Some consider Adams to be the strongest player in the league. He never backs down from a physical challenge.
You know, one expression you hear from a lot of coaches nowadays, threatening drives. What's the value of breaking the paint?
BA, dribble penetration is so important, particularly in today's game. With the spacing and the great shooting on the perimeter, if you can get to the paint, one, you may score at the rim, but if the defense collapses, now you have an opportunity to find an open shooter from 3.
Morant against Smart. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
So good at staying in attack mode. When Morant is going at defenses, he forces them to foul him.
And Morant drops them both. Second quarter of basketball. Just over a minute and a half played so far. Smart finds Brown with his first shot attempt. Oh, and Jackson with the block.
Putting that 7'5" wingspan to use. Jackson with great timing on the rejection.
Outside Morant. It's stolen by Smart. It's Smart on the wing. And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. And it's Brogdon missing. Memphis leading. And here's Morant. 18 points for him. Adams with a screen on Brown. Morant, the pass to Adams. And here's Morant. Fires for 3. Offensive rebound. Outside Bane. Outside Morant. 5 to shoot. Driving in. There's Jackson with the 3. Rebounded by Brogdon.
Just terrible defense. I don't know how he missed that shot.
Jackson on the wing. Over Tatum. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss. The Celtics have got nothing to go out of 5 attempts so far this quarter. Brogdon, the pass to Smart. He drops it from range. Smart's gotten himself on the board with a 3 there.
The all-around game of Brogdon. I mean, he's all for doing what's best for the team. A selfless passer.
There's Jackson with the 3. And so far in this one, 2 for 4.
Man, this is just fun. These teams are trading threes back and forth.
This is today's NBA. Hey, we see this kind of exchange more often than not.
And there's the call on Dylan Brooks. That's his first foul. A minute 39 left in the first half. Tatum passes to Williams.
That is how you deny entry. Great effort.
Smart against Morant. Takes a 3 and stolen by Williams. Now the Celtics on the move. Here's Brown. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Dylan Brooks.
A wing who wants to pound it down low. Brown earns a trip to the line.
And both free throws good for Brown.
No surprise there. He's about as automatic as it gets from the stripe. I hope I didn't jinx him.
Morant against Smart. Jacks up a 3. And again, it's Memphis with a 3.
That play is Morant's ball handling talents pretty much in a nutshell. Fast, smooth, and very effective.
He's such a good free throw shooter. You don't want to foul him unless it's absolutely necessary.
That one's no good.
It's not often you see him fail to deliver at the line like this.
Here's Morant. Oh, my goodness. How about that?
The agility, the athleticism. Morant sometimes, I don't know, he just seems unstoppable to me.
And a moment here to take a look at the scoring breakdown for the Grizzlies. The Celtics have gotten just 2 of 6 field goals to go in the second. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
Oh, man, he can't get anything to fall. You can feel his frustration.
Yeah, right now, he's just in his own head. Not much you can do to try and push through it.
Pass to Smart. Oh, stolen by Morant. About 7 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Jackson with a screen on Brogdon. Here's Morant into the lane. Oh, and he got fouled on his way up. He'll head to the line to shoot 2.
The speed and athleticism of Morant is a tough combination to guard, which is why he gets fouled.
And Morant drops them both. We've got 22 seconds left in the second period. Smart finds Tatum. To stop the run. Oh, Tatum slams it home.
Oh, this is how aggressive Tatum is. Excellent job of getting to the rim and a finish. Just light work.
Jackson with a screen on Smart. Morant pass to Jackson. This one for 3. Oh, and the release was before the buzzer, but it's off target. And that'll do it for the first half of play. Grizzlies out in front. They lead by 12. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. After a very lopsided first half, we'll see if things play out a little more evenly in the second. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
Slicing up the defense, living in the lane. Terrific first half for him.
And when you rip through the D like he did in that first half, you gotta stay aggressive. Keep getting to the rim.
Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. Morant and Bain in the backcourt together. And it's Brooks in at the 3. That's the 5 to begin the second half for Taylor Jenkins.
And he's shooting it at an efficient clip, but he needs to keep looking to score. It's what his team relies on him to do.
Tatum's shot is good.
This is what great scorers do. Tatum rises to the three-point challenge.
Morant with it. He's got 25 to the paint. Brooks from outside. Williams grabs the board. Boston has gone 4 of 9 so far from the perimeter. And about Brooks, becoming a staple in the middle of this lineup, Richard.
Plays the 2 and 3 positions on the floor and scores it really well. But most importantly, he's out there for his defensive effort and intensity. He is a versatile player that any team would love to have. When Brown has the ball in his hands, he is so dangerous in the 2-man game.
Here's Morant going inside. Basket counts. Morant's got 27.
And just not letting up at all. I mean, you have to love this approach. You want to get the ball to the guys who make plays.
This is when good players really get after it. He can sense that they're reeling, and he's going to put his foot on the pedal.
Yeah, a strong move to the rack draws that foul.
That one's off.
Every team in this league wants a Jaylen Brown, a tremendous two-way wing, and boy, Brown can put up giant offensive numbers.
And we're about a minute and a half in the second half. Pass to Brooks. Here's Jackson from the high post. Boston with a rebound. Williams has got 4 rebounds in the game. Smart passes to Brown. And the shot counts. He's fouled, and it's a chance for a 3-point play. Free throw good. Brown. The Grizzlies have gotten 2 of 4 shots to go since the break. Adams with a screen on Smart. Morant with it. Guarded now by Williams. The Celtics have gotten 3 of 4 shots to fall so far in the third. Brown, a screen on Morant. Takes one from 10 feet. And it's Tatum missing. Memphis has gone 1 of 2 shooting from the perimeter since halftime. Payne, the pass to Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
Doesn't have to get up much. Jackson Jr. at 6'11" just easily finishes that hoop.
Here's Brown. And the jam by Brown.
Hey, kept it simple. No reason to get fancy right now, B.A.
Yeah, he's just looking to find shots and produce for his team. With the dunk.
It's been all about Ja tonight. Can score in so many.
Different ways. Brown passes to Williams. There's Tatum with the 3. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies.
And the defense dodged one right there. Not the guy you want to leave open.
Pass to Adams. Jackson with it. Guarded now by Williams. Outside Payne. Adams a screen. Payne, the pass to Morant. Just 4 to shoot. On the take, Morant with the slam!
He's that one up there and hope for the best. Nothing wrong with that. Morant, you know, sometimes you just got to rely on your talent.
Man, showing some terrific range. Tatum's got 14.
Nice looking shot. I mean, especially from that deep.
To the middle. Here's Adams. Some solid defense from Williams. Boston trailing. Pass to Brogdon. Oh, and makes it with the kiss.
The offensive IQ Brogdon has is fantastic. A creative scorer in close.
Morant against Smart. Morant, the pass to Brooks. Outside Payne. Pass to Adams. Ooh, and Adams, strong finish.
And whenever Adams is aggressive on offense, it helps big time, especially when he's dunking it hard inside.
On the wing, Tatum, defended by Jackson. Tatum can't hit. The Grizzlies have gotten 6 of 10 shots to fall in this third quarter. Morant against Smart. And there's a 3-second call. This one on the defense.
At the line for Memphis, John Morant.
And the free throw no good, but they'll get the ball back here.
In an era where so many point guards are three-point shooters, John Morant, you know what? This man is built different. He's more of a throwback. Ja wants to apply pressure by driving, not shooting threes.
Pass to Adams. And the layup is good off the glass. And now an 11-point Grizzly lead.
Yeah, this is where Adams looks to score, especially when he has a matchup he likes. No debate there. He got hammered.
Personal foul. First team foul.
And he drops the first.
John Morant. 2 shots.
And Morant drops them both. Oh, a deep 3 from Tatum. And no good. Trying to get that one to fall.
This team leans on Jaren Jackson Jr.'s defense. It can be a difference maker.
Please give a big round of applause.
And let's take this opportunity to show you our State Farm assist to the game.
Talk about painting a magnificent picture with that dive. Just a great decision and a perfect delivery.
A lot of times a spectacular pass is more impressive than a spectacular shot. This is one of those times.
Oh!
Nice finish.
Man, big time right there.
I don't know, but it seems like Morant's got springs or something in his shoes.
Tatum finds Williams. Oh, the swat by Adams. Here's Morant. Jackson the screen. Brogdon against Morant. Pass to Jackson. Now here's Adams. Brooks from outside. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Tatum inside. Jackson on him. And he's going to the line for 2. The official saw contact while he was going up.
Love how Tatum commits to his shots. A foul won't stop him from getting an and one.
Jason Tatum. 2 shots.
And so Tatum nails both of them. Now here's Morant. And we played through about a minute here in the fourth. Pass to Adams. The 3. Williams grabs the board. Williams has got his 7th rebound here tonight. Oh, Brooks with the steal. Outside Morant. Over Smart. And that one's good. Morant's got 37. And a breakdown here, guys. The hustle stats for the Grizzlies. Here's Smart. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's on Desmond Bane.
Shooting for Boston.
No good on that one.
Taking 2 shots.
And he can't make the second free throw either. He missed them both. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside here in the fourth quarter. Bane, no good.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Here's Tatum, and the foul on Jaren Jackson. That'll be a second foul of the game.
They're having a hard time with fouls. It's still early, but one more and they'll be over the limit.
Here's Brown. Oh, and a dunk by Brown.
Muscling that one in. JB is a strong individual.
Pass to Morant. Fires it from 18, and he hits the jumper for 2. Morant's got 39.
Are you serious? What a sweet move. Broke his ankles on that one.
Smart passes to Tatum. Puts up a 3. And it's going to be out of bounds. Boston will have another go.
Celtics ball.
Here's Brown. And the rebound goes to the Grizzlies. Adams has got rebound number 17, if you can believe that. Pass to Morant. It's stolen by Smart. They've got numbers. And here's Brown for 3. Another miss by Brown. The Grizzlies have gotten 3 of 7 attempts in this fourth quarter to fall. Here's Morant. There's the drive. And he got the whistle on the way up. So he'll be headed to the line for a pair. Robert Williams picks up one.
Forget the long-range shots. Ja wants to challenge you down low.
And Morant drops them both. The Celtics have gotten only 1 of 5 to fall here in the fourth. Here's Brown. Adams grabs the miss. Well, the Grizzlies shooting at about 51% for the game so far in this one. Morant finds Jackson. Pulls it from 20. That one off the back iron and out. The Celtics shooting only 40% from the floor in this game. And it goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williams.
Those are the turnovers that have coaches pulling their hair out. Why do you think I'm bald?
And a second look at that rejection, taking no prisoners on defense there.
Oh, amazing indeed. And getting stops like that only encourages them to keep attacking on the offensive end.
Here's Brooks. Oh, he finds himself wide open and drills it. And the Grizzlies lead by 19.
And they just continue to attack, even late in the game, while they're up big.
If you want to be great, you have to have that killer instinct.
And they were really able to find the mismatches they wanted and exploit those all night. Great execution from the players and coaching staff for the Grizzlies.
A pair of tremendous rebounding teams.
And these guys played a little harder tonight, and that was the edge they needed.
And of all the highlights and performances we've seen here tonight, the one thing that stands out is what an unbelievable night it's been for Ja Morant.
And he's been a well-oiled machine on offense, keeping things simple on this end, getting the looks that he wanted, knocking him down.
Tatum way outside to stop the drought, and the jam by Brown.
Impressive ball handling from Tatum, attracts the other team's focus, and then finds the open man.
Brooks right side. On the wing, Bane. Here's the three. Brown with some nice D. Boston has got nothing to fall from outside the arc here in the fourth. 0 for 4. A nice shot by Tatum.
For almost anyone but Tatum, that's a bad shot. But he has the range to make all of that just so easy.
Pass to Morant. Deflects the pass. 32 seconds left in the fourth. 6 to shoot. There's Jackson with the three. The rebound, Celtics.
That's his shot, and one I'm sure he wants back.
And here's Brown for three. Adams grabs the miss. Morant against Smart. Outside Morant. Beyond the arc. It's off. And so Memphis takes this one by a big margin. A competitive game. You have to feel like this crowd gave him a little extra edge.
Yeah, they really fed off the energy. You saw their activity level go up. Just
smack clowns with mad style.
passes that pile up the assist mark, you've come to the right place.
Tell you what, Kevin, both of these teams really emphasize player movement, ball movement, and getting everybody involved, touches and shots. It makes them very unpredictable and really keeps the defense off balance.
And now the opening lineup for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Griffin, and it's Smart in at the point guard.
You know, you look at Russell, and the green light is always on from there for him, and he shoots it with confidence.
And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves getting the first points of the ball game. Griffin with it. Picked up by Edwards. Smart passes to Griffin. Off target from outside. Minnesota's gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. Here's Edwards, and Edwards with the stuff.
Towns showing you a willingness to want to make his teammates better with that pass there.
Right now, I'd send it over to the sidelines and get a report from David Aldridge.
Thanks very much. I spoke briefly with Chris Finch. He told me they have to lean on their post game tonight. He wants them to get the ball into the block each time down the floor and pound those guys inside. Sounds like this could be a real physical battle, Kevin. Back to you.
All right, David, thanks. Now, here's Brown. Celtics passing it around. Here's Tatum. He slams it down right on top of Karl Anthony Towns.
An athletic forward who dunks it with style. He's showing off his dunking ability right there.
Here's Towns, and a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot 2 here. It goes on Jason Tatum. Hey, guys, how about the dominant young career Karl Anthony Towns has had?
Very few can dominate like he can, Kevin. Towns is a monster. I mean, averaging a double-double every year of his career so far. So valuable in what he brings to the table.
Griffin, and the slam by Blake Griffin.
And this is what happens when you let Griffin establish position. He will make you pay.
Boy, he has to put that one away. A solid opportunity gone awry.
Very dangerous to leave a guy like that open. Lucky break there for the D.
Towns with it. Williams picks him up. Gobert can't hit.
Well, he's much better than that. Really no excuse for missing that lay.
Brown outside. Here's Williams. The kick out to Tatum. Smart passes to Brown. Fires the 3. Buries the long-range jumper. It's all knotted up.
You know, the three-point shot, guys, is something that Brown continues to improve upon. It's important for him to be knocking down these looks to expand his offensive repertoire.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
A little back and forth from long range. I love it. That's a terrific answer there.
Last season, Clark, the Timberwolves snapped a 3-year playoff drought.
An important milestone for this squad, Kevin. I mean, it shows they're ready to compete in the postseason. That's huge and speaks to just how far this team has come.
Now, here is Russell. And Gobert kicks to Towns. Tatum trying to break free. And Towns the bucket on the assist by Gobert. Towns has got 5 now.
You know, with his three-point shooting and inside scoring ability, I think that's the key shot for Towns. The in-between mid-range shot, and he's pretty much unguardable when he's knocking that down.
And here's Tatum for 3. Rebound, Minnesota.
And even without that 3-ball dropping for him, the defense should have done more on that last play.
Russell dishes to McDaniels. Out to Edwards. And again, Minnesota with the triple.
And, you know, succeeding in the catch-and-shoot game will really help Edwards set up his drives to the hoop.
Here's Russell with the 3. And that one is off. So the Celtics will take it the other way. The 3 from Tatum. Gobert pulls it in.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
McDaniels finds Russell. Sinks the three-pointer. Russell's got a pair of 3s now in the first quarter for the Timberwolves.
Yeah, they built up this lead 3 points at a time.
And I like the strategy. It's a great strategy. Bury those 3s early, and it'll open up the inside for him later on.
Sinks the triple.
And with that 3-ball, he puts a halt to the 12-point run by Minnesota.
Edwards passes to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. Gobert with a screen for Edwards. Now the pass to Gobert. And stolen by Williams. Now the fast break. Tatum with the ball. Deflects the pass. It's stolen by Gobert. And now the Timberwolves on the break. Edwards leading the charge. Celtics trail by 9. Outside, Smart for 3. And the Celtics hit again from deep.
Hey, defenders already have a lot to worry about with Tatum scoring. When he's making passes like that, too. Watch out.
And it goes down 2 points.
Watch out now. When this guy gets into a rhythm, it is something to behold.
The shot by Williams, no good. Towns up top. Over Smart. Can't hit the free throw line jump. And so it's the Minnesota Timberwolves in the driver's seat. Up 8 points at the... And for those of you just tuning in, the second quarter of action is where we're at right now. Let's quickly check out the scoring breakdown here for Minnesota.
You know, so far in this one, these guys have been knocking it down from distance. You've got to like their confidence as this game continues. They're on a nice roll.
And I also like how they've trusted one another with the rock, creating shots by keeping the ball moving.
On the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Griffin out there with Rob Williams. And it's Smart in at the 1 spot. Passes it to Tatum for the 3. Minnesota with the rebound. They've held a 12-point lead earlier. Here's McDaniels. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. And we see stars, Clark, that dominate with skill. Others do it more with athleticism. Which would you prefer to build around if you were coaching?
If I had to only pick one, Kevin, obviously I'd like to have both skill and athleticism, but skill is so critically important in any sport, particularly basketball. Guys that can shoot, handle the ball, pass it, and do the fundamental things well. And I think that trumps athleticism over the long ball.
Count that bucket. Gobert's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
And not the same skinny guy he was when he entered the league. Gobert a lot less affected by contact these days.
Now here's Brown. Here's Smart. Launches a 3. Again, the miss by the Celtics.
And, you know, even though that shot didn't go down, I like how they got him a wide open look in space there.
Williams sets a screen for Smart. His second shot goes in, off to a good start, 2 for 2.
For a guy who's still working on his range, love to see Smart attacking on the interior.
Here's Gobert. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul. It goes on Jason Tatum. For Minnesota, they have been on target from the free throw line. They're 5 of 5 in that department. And the second free throw, good.
An improved free throw shooter compared to his earlier seasons. Nice to see Gobert attack his weakness.
Brown kicks to Tatum. Cranes the three-pointer. Tatum's got it back down to within single digits for the Celtics.
A total defensive collapse. I mean, no reason to allow him.
Oh!
My goodness. Oh, doctor. Oh, my goodness. Anthony Edwards throwing it down with force. Get this guy in dunk contact.
Beautiful reverse jam right there.
Use the rim to protect the ball, I think.
Outstanding awareness and a terrific finish.
Now here's Towns. He has 7. Back to Russell. Here's McDaniels. Shot clock reset for the Timberwolves. Another shot. Edwards drives in. And he lays it up and in. 9 points for Anthony Edwards. Here's Tatum. Good, and Smart gets the assist. Smart's got 3 assists in the game.
Jason Tatum has so many different ways he can score, showing us a little solo spurt ability right there.
Now here's Edwards. He's got 9. Outside, Towns. And it's off from 3-point range. And here's Tatum. He'll bring it up for the Celtics. trailing here by 8. Drills the three-pointer. Tatum's got a pair of triples in the second now for the Celtics.
How about the pace that Tatum plays with? Excellent. I mean, when he's feeling it, he can pull up effortlessly off the dribble. Nice.
And here's Edwards. After Jason Tatum getting his shot to go from deep.
You know, one of the basic fundamentals in basketball is the ability to box out. He's got that down pat.
Griffin passes to Smart. Outside Tatum. Out of bounds. Minnesota takes possession. .132 left in the first half of basketball. Edwards kicks to McDaniels. Back to Edwards. To the inside. Here's Towns. And Towns throws it down.
Nice read by Edwards there, finding a wide open teammate and sending the ball his way on target.
Outside Griffin. Three-pointer. And so Boston again turning it over.
You know, that's just sloppy basketball, giving away a possession. No real reason for that turnover.
Minnesota leading by 7. And stolen by Tatum. Boston shooting their first free throw of the contest.
And take a look back at last season, and what a season it was for them from the free throw line. 82% as a group.
You know, success at the line just became contagious for them. A few guys got on a roll, and it carried over to the rest of the team.
Brown against Edwards. Williams a screen on Edwards. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And the vertical that Brown has is quite impressive. As relentless a finisher that you'll find in this league. And Brown drops them both.
Just solid. Really one of the very best there is at the free throw line.
Edwards drives in. Rebound by Williams. Williams has got his 5th rebound in this one. Down low, Smart, and rejection by McDaniel. Outside Edwards. 30 seconds left to play here in the half. McDaniels dishes to Russell. Gobert with a screen for Russell. 6 on the shot clock. And that one is good. Towns has got 11.
Well, that time Towns showing you that he has the physicality to beat the contact. The defense has to do a lot more than that to stop him.
Edwards finds Towns. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. It goes on Jason Tatum. He's got free throw attempts number 4 and 5 here.
You can tell Towns is a true modern-day player. He's got a diverse skill set, and he can do so much more than you're used to seeing from a guy his size at his position.
Here's Smart. Drives to the hoop. Goes straight through the defender for the dunk. Draws the foul. He'll go to the line. That's on Jaden McDaniel. Boston shooting their 4th attempt at the free throw line right here.
And some of what Smart gives this team doesn't always show up in the stat sheet, but he makes plays that help you win. The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
You know, you look at it, the communication is lacking, as is the trust. They can ill afford those types of breakdowns. It won't work. You can't win with those kind of breakdowns.
Hits one, then misses the second attempt from the free throw line. And so the ball out of bounds. Gobert touched it last. The 3 from Tatum. And the last second attempt doesn't fall. So that'll be it for the first half.
The Boston Celtics, 32.
And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. You know, guys, Jason Tatum has really been making it happen.
Yeah, he's just been raining down on him from deep here. Talk about dialed in.
Well, you know, the stroke looks fantastic. Even when he's had a hand in his face, it hasn't affected him at all.
Underneath in the post, Towns and Gobert. Hiding in at the wing, it'll be Edwards and McDaniel. And it's Russell in at the point. That's Chris Finch's 5 as we get into the second half. Here's Brown. Rudy Gobert picking up that last basket.
And Brown is a guy who is hunting contact. Defenders have to be more cautious around him when they're defending.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And no matter what, one of the big positives they can take away from this game is how well they perform at the line.
Pass to Gobert. And that one, good. Gobert's got 7.
Right through the contact. Gobert's added so much strength since being drafted back in 2013. It's helped all facets of his game.
Edwards with it. Out guarded by Smart. Tatum against Towns. McDaniels kicks to Gobert. Outside, Towns. 5 to shoot. Tries again. Shakes him. And it's Griffin with the rebound. Griffin's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Here's Smart. Here's Williams. Gobert with the block.
And the reach and height of Gobert, it literally makes it impossible to score over him. He's able to get all over that shot.
And Russell gets it to go.
Unwilling to let up even for a moment. That's his killer instinct, just fanning the flame.
Yeah, I love the fact he doesn't play the score. He just keeps coming, attack mode. He doesn't know how to step off the gas pedal.
And here's Smart after D'Angelo Russell hitting the 3. Smart finds Griffin. Celtics passing it around. Tatum, that's for 2. And another miss by Boston. Russell left side. No one near Edwards as he lets it fly. Gobert, and he drops in the layup off the glass. Gobert's got the lead up to 12 now for the Timberwolves.
And just an excellent rebounder. Gobert is so good at using that incredible wingspan to track down those additional scoring opportunities.
Now after Jaylen Brown's 3-pointer that didn't go.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
To end the run. Rebound, Minnesota. Gobert's got rebound number 8 here tonight in the game. Back to Towns. He dishes it to Gobert. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
And if he gets looks that plainly, Gobert becomes unstoppable. He makes good use of his body and just wills himself to a foul.
Celtics trail by 14. Smart with the ball. He's picked up by Russell. The kick out to Brown. Williams, a screen on Edwards. They grab their own miss. And it's Williams finishing it off.
Yeah, hard trying to keep Williams off the boards. He makes it a mission to keep possessions alive.
Russell finds Edwards. There's 1:47 left in the third. Pass to Gobert. Out to Edwards. Outside Russell. Over to the left wing. Here's Towns. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
Showing determination inside. Towns absorbs the contact and gets the whistle.
And Towns drops them both.
And among NBA bigs, he is known for his ability to deliver at the free throw line.
With a floater. Here's Griffin. Williams trying to break free. Out that one in, and the Timberwolves lead is cut down now to just 12 points with the basket from Blake Griffin. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here.
And Blake Griffin is just an incredible athlete, explosive and great balance and mobility, powerful. Big guy who can flat out throw it down, and he also can pass it too.
Back to Russell. Out to Edwards, beyond the arc. And once again off the mark by Minnesota.
And, you know, he's a threat from deep, no doubt about it, but it just has not been there for him tonight. You might want to change your game plan a little bit offensively.
And here's Tatum for 3. No good on the shot. The Timberwolves go the other way with it. Outside Edwards. Gobert against Griffin. Stolen by Smart. And here comes Brown, leading the fast break, and finished off by Brown.
Boy, there's a lot to like about the attitude of Brown. If he sees a fast break opportunity, he's taking full advantage of it in a heartbeat.
In the corner, Tatum with it. He can't hit that time. Gobert with the defensive effort. Outside, Russell. Towns, the pass to McDaniels. Back to Towns. McDaniels with the ball. Now guarded by Tatum. Count it, good.
The ball distribution was there. I mean, outstanding work all the way around.
Launches it. And it's Jason Tatum with a three. Tatum's got 19 points.
He's an accomplished outside shooter, and Tatum's confidence and shot selection, I think it's what makes him so deadly.
And offensively, a great show for the fans through the first three quarters. It's been a fun game to watch. How about a look at today's State Farm assist of the game?
Yeah, an easy choice tonight. Look at the precision on this pass. Put it on a platter for him.
Served him up a tasty room service dime right there, boy.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. On the floor for Boston. Out on the wings, it's Brown and Tatum. Williams is out there with Griffin. And it's Smart in at the point. Edwards dishes to Gobert. Misses from short range.
Boy, that is awesome defense, guys, against a capable finisher. Well done. I'm sure the coaches love that.
And he'll shoot free throws here. Clearly fouled on that shot that time. The whistle blowing.
As tough as they get. Smart's a bulldog out there. Does a good job of drawing contact, oftentimes by initiating it.
Minnesota leading by 4. Russell with it. Out guarded by Smart. Outside, Towns. And taken away by Brown. And now it's Brown running. He can go all the way and finished off by Brown.
Boy, it's so much fun seeing Brown drop the hammer. Just an amazing dunker who bashes the basket.
Russell kicks to McDaniel. Towns, the pass to Edwards. Here's Russell. Back to Edwards. 5 on the clock. McDaniels finds Edwards. Here's Gobert. Second shot opportunity, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And so he's picked up his final foul. He will sit for the rest of this game.
Never good to lose a player to fouls, but fortunately, he's not the only talent they have. They've got other guys that can fill his spot.
Celtics trail by 3. Outside, Horford. Outside, Tatum. Going inside. A rebound by the Timberwolves. Towns has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Looking to get back. Oh, and there he puts it down! Oh, my goodness.
And how about the recognition by Gobert? I mean, of course, it does help when you're 7 feet like Rudy. It can give you a clean view of the court.
Griffin dishes to Brown. Great D that time from Edwards. Timberwolves leading by 5. And it's Towns penetrating. And that basket's going to count, folks. Gets the goaltending call right there.
Man, that's a tough call for the refs to make there. I'm not sure it was on the way down, but that's how they saw it.
The Celtics have gone 2 of 4 from the field since we started the final quarter of play. Griffin passes to Tatum. Comes up empty down low. And for the Timberwolves, they're shooting at 51%. Really solid. Russell kicks to Towns. Oh, good on the triple. And here's Brown. He'll bring it up for the Boston Celtics. 7-point differential. And there's the bucket from Tatum.
You know, right there, you see some of the old school mid-range game that Tatum has in his bag.
Edwards, that's good.
An elite scorer, demonstrating once again how fast he can fill it up.
For Boston, they've gone 3 of 6 from the field so far in the fourth quarter. The pass to Tatum, fires for 3. A rebound by the Timberwolves.
You know, to cut deficits, you got to be making smart basketball plays out there. Taking care of the ball. It's not done by hoisting up bonehead threes like that one.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
You know, numbers don't always tell the story, guys, but his assist totals do paint the picture here. I mean, he's got everybody involved.
Outside for Griffin. Outside Tatum. Tatum with another miss.
The defense there got away with a major lapse.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
Yeah, yeah, completely a brain fade. I don't know where that came from. Just lost sense of time and the situation.
Out to Russell. Three-pointer. And they call over the back here. Too much contact.
An occasional over-the-back call is fine with him. That's just how he plays and how he attacks the glass.
Yeah, you know what? They say you would always rather have a player that you need to turn down than to turn on. So being aggressive versus passive, I want the aggressive guy all the time, even if it means a few fouls. What nice timing on these jumps. He's somewhat on the small side for a power forward, but he just never gives up.
Celtics trail by 7.
This is a do-or-die possession. They have got to get points.
It really does come down to this. I mean, come up empty, and it's over.
Then finds Brown. Offensive rebound. Outside, Smart. To the paint, here's Horford. The Celtics working the ball around now. Tatum. It drops. Oh, and that cuts the lead to just 5.
And Tatum has been in these situations before. He's reliable when it comes to stepping up in big moments.
Horford the pass to Smart. Off on the layup.
And hustle like that is why he leads his team in rebounds tonight.
I tell you what, guys, nobody's been more physical in this game than he has. He has been a glass eater.
And he cannot convert on the second. That misses.
No time to waste on this possession.
Got to go right up with it and then foul immediately. I wonder if switching baskets really threw him off. I mean, because he can't get anything to fall this half.
And stolen by Horford. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. That's on Jaden McDaniels.
Tenacious play there by Griffin against really good defense, but he's not one to be scared off easily.
11 seconds left in the fourth. It's deflected and taken away by Brown. Russell kicks to Gobert. And at the top of the key, Towns can't get it to fall. And so the Timberwolves take the win. They didn't make it easy on themselves or their fans, but in the end,
I smack clowns with mad style.
Teams with some of the best young talent in the NBA, Grant.
I mean, you said it best. I mean, these teams and their players, they have a lot of runway in front of them. So you get a glimpse of the league's future here. With the wealth of potential on both sides, these are teams that figure to be contenders for years to come.
And the starting lineup for the Grizzlies. Brooks and Jackson, the defensive forward pair. Morant and Bane in the backcourt together. And it's Adams in at the center position. Now here's Russell. Towns for three. Adams grabs the miss.
Minnesota foul. First personal foul. First team foul.
The free throw drops for Morant.
You know, some of Ja Morant's sequences remind you of a young Derrick Rose. He's that explosive.
Adams with the ball. Outside Bane from outside the arc. Pass to Morant. He takes it in. And then Morant with the dunk.
A guy who can lull you to sleep and then burst right past you. Ja Morant on the attack.
Edwards can't hit.
Woo, blown opportunity right there. Won't get many chances easier than that one.
On the wing, Bane. Outside Morant. So it'll be 2 free throws. He was fouled in the act of shooting. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
Shrewd decision on the shot by Morant. Goes into the defender to make sure he gets fouled.
And Morant drops them both. First quarter, just over a minute played. Things just don't seem to be clicking for them offensively.
Yeah, they really need to find a way to get back on track.
Outside McDaniels. Bane against Edwards. Just 5 on the clock. And stolen by Morant. Stolen by Russell.
First team foul.
And that one falls for Towns. About a minute and a half through the first quarter. Towns on a screen. McDaniels passes to Russell. Right side Edwards. Towns a screen on Bane. And here's Edwards outside. Unable to get that one. Now the Grizzlies take it the other way. Morant with it. Russell covering. They get it back.
Well done on the glass. Gets himself in position where he can use his size.
Edwards. Oh, and Jackson with the block. Here's Morant. Rebounded by the Timberwolves.
He is so good attacking the rim. It's rare to see him denied like that.
Towns passes to Edwards. Russell against Morant. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That's his first foul.
Personal foul. Second team foul.
Now, if you're just tuning in, we've played about 2.5 minutes here in the first. McDaniels finds Russell. And here's Edwards. 5 on the clock. Back to Russell. Over Bain. The shot by Russell, no good.
Missed opportunity, wide open from mid-range. He would love to get that one back.
Jackson with a screen on Russell. Jackson outside. Ooh, the Grizzlies with another miss.
And the defense got away with one there. I mean, that's a shot he typically makes.
Outside Russell. Towns passes to Edwards. It's McDaniels on the wing. And he buries his first look. And first quarter, we're about 3.5 minutes in. Memphis has gone 0 for 2 from outside. Morant against Russell. Outside Morant. Pass to Jackson. Outside Bain. Memphis needs to get off a shot. Here's Brooks. And he drives in. Off the mark, and the drought continues. The Timberwolves have gone only 1 of 6 so far.
Coming off his third All-Star performance, it's easy to say Rudy Gobert is one of the best centers in the league.
Towns passes to Edwards. Back to Towns. And it's powered home by Towns.
Woo, the whole arena felt that. Towns can just be merciless on offense.
Here's Morant. And there's the drive. And then Morant with the jam.
As creative as they come, Ja Morant has a style that's specifically his.
Towns a screen on Brooks. And it's flushed down. A nice jam.
All he needed was a little separation. So effective.
Boy, cleared the path, put him in position for a prime-time dunk.
Oh, my goodness.
Wow, what a play.
Not one to shy away from physicality. Ja Morant just goes about his business.
Edwards. Adams grabs the miss. Adams has got 4 rebounds now. 4 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Towns passes to McDaniels. Back to Towns. The Timberwolves need to get off a shot here. Pass to Morant. Ja Morant, he's feeling it tonight and has been the driving force for the Memphis. And for those of you just tuning in, second quarter action is where we are. And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for Memphis.
Right out of the gates, they've been in attack mode. And I think that's by design because it has been relentless.
And the other thing you notice is how determined they've been to get into the paint and get buckets around the rim.
Towns and Gobert, the towering big men at the 4 and the 5. The backcourt, it's Russell and Edwards. And it's McDaniels in at the 3. So that's the lineup for Minnesota.
B.A., I'm not sure he should be flaunting around the rim like that with this game so close.
Oh, it's risky, but it sure did look good. Here he goes. And Edwards slams it in.
Woo! B.A., that's lit.
Ferocious all the way. Man, that was... Oh, my goodness!
Watch out. You gotta be faster than that to beat Ja Morant to the spot. He's too explosive.
It's McDaniels on the wing. Pass to Russell. Towns on a screen. Russell, the pass to Towns. Back to Russell. 4 on the clock. Shoots from 14. Oh, it's stolen by Adams. Here's Morant. And then Morant with the dunk.
With the ball on the string, John Morant is toying with the defense. Beautiful.
You know, the point forward is an archetype that by now fans are familiar with. Grant, you were one of the OGs at the point forward. How's that position evolved in your mind?
Well, it's evolved because so many players today have the skill set to be a point forward. Before me, there were guys like Paul Pressey and Scottie Pippen in the 80s and early 90s. But as I said, players today, their skill level is so elite. And with this positionless basketball that we're in, you must have a point forward or two on your team to be successful. He sees the taller defender, and he just gets more aggressive.
Jackson outside. We're now about 2 minutes into the second quarter. Pass to Morant. And then Morant with the jam.
Man, oh man, one of the more advanced ball handlers we've ever seen at his age. John Morant has people on skates.
The officials were right on top of that one.
First personal foul. First team foul.
That free throw no good.
At the line for Minnesota, Anthony Edwards.
And the second free throw is good. Now here's Morant. He's got 18. Russell with the rebound. The Timberwolves have gone a terrific 4 of 5 here in the second quarter. Over to the wing. Towns passes to Edwards. Back to Towns. Double team on Towns. Edwards for 3. Hey, shooting the ball well. He's 5 for 9 in the game.
This is who Towns is, an unselfish, versatile big man with great court awareness.
Morant, the pass to Jackson. Here's Adams. Outside Bain.
2 minutes remaining. 2 minutes.
Pass to Brooks. Shot clock at 5. The 3 ball. The shot comes out. For Minnesota, they've gotten 5 of their first 6 attempts to fall in the second. McDaniels, that's good.
And once more this half, they find a way to get great position inside.
Russell against Morant. Jackson with a screen on Russell. Morant, the pass to Bain. Morant against Russell. And the foul is called. He missed it, so he's got a couple of free throws coming his way.
And some will remember that Desmond Bain was the last pick in the first round in the 2020 draft, which is something he has used as motivation over the years.
And Bain drops them both. You know, it's clear now that teams are kicking themselves for not picking Bain earlier in the draft, Smith.
B.A., the reason why he's proven that he can be a huge part of the rotation. A lights-out three-point shooter and rugged defender. A player any team would love to have.
And you can count it. He'll go to the line with a chance at a three-point play. That'll put Karl Anthony Towns on the line. It's on Desmond Bain. Let's get a quick check of the scoring breakdown here for the Timberwolves.
They're unselfish. They're passing the ball well, setting up teammates, playing team basketball, and their focus.
You also have to commend them for their fearless attitude offensively. They've been productive when driving to the basket.
Gobert gets the bucket. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
And they're building up steam, getting out in front and trying not to look back.
They're doing it by building it out, step by step, valuing each possession.
Russell against Morant. Here's Jackson. And the dunk by Jackson.
This is what I like about John Morant. He stays open to all options. Right there finds the open man.
Russell, the pass to Edwards. Stolen by Bain. 5-second differential between the shot clock and game clock. Here's Morant. Got it. Good job in the low post. Now just a 3-point Minnesota lead.
What a night for John Morant, showing off that versatility, and he's relentless at the offensive end.
Outside for Russell. Back to Towns. The Grizzlies pull it in. Adams has got his 6th rebound on the night. Here's Bane. He got it up in time, but it would not fall. Anthony Edwards has been on display for the Timberwolves. His fingerprints were all over that quarter. 13 points, leading the charge. Time for a quick break, then back to the action. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been a fairly even one. Oh, a fantastic game from Ja Morant in this one.
He's been excellent at cutting through the defense and giving them fits around the basket.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
Getting underway in the second half. Here's the 5 for Taylor Jenkins. Bane and Brooks out on the wing. Inside, it's the pair of Jackson Jr. and Adams. And it's Morant in at the point guard position. And both free throws good for Edwards. Here's Morant. And they'll get another chance. Brooks finds Bane, and stolen by Gobert. And now the T-Wolves on the break. And it's good. 2 points. And the Timberwolves lead by 7.
Look at the big man Gobert sprint down the court, looking determined to beat everyone to the bucket.
Jackson outside. Back to Morant. Three-pointer. Adams. It's good on the putback.
Can't teach size and strength. Once Adams gets position, you're not rooting him out of there.
Here's Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Such confidence as a passer. He hits guys in stride. It makes it look easy.
And there's the call on Karl Anthony Towns. That'll be a second foul of the game. Second half of basketball, just over a minute played so far. Brooks, the pass to Adams. Outside for Morant. Lets a floater go.
One of the most impactful defenders in the game. Gobert's long arms put fear in the hearts of shooters.
6 on the shot clock. Brooks from outside. He can't get that one to fall. Now Minnesota takes it the other way. Russell from outside. Kept alive by Minnesota. Edwards, a pass to McDaniels. From the arc. The rebound by Jackson. The Grizzlies have gotten just 1 of 5 shots to drop since halftime. They're searching for a way to score.
Yeah, buckets have been very tough to come by.
Morant missing again.
You expect him to make that, especially from that distance.
McDaniels finds Towns. Outside Edwards. Back to Towns. And he banks in the layup. And now a 9-point Timberwolves lead.
What a beast inside. When Towns gets in tight, he's almost a sure thing.
Outside Morant. Jackson on the wing. Good, and the setup by Morant. Jackson's got his second basket.
He can beat you from the outside and the inside. Jaren Jackson's versatility and his skill set is a huge asset for this team.
Slams it down with 2 hands.
Man, they're really getting aggressive now. And here we go, the Timberwolves on the run. And he slams it in one-handed.
And they're refusing to take a break, even with a nice lead. They just continue to attack. You have to love it.
They've taken nothing for granted. You can see they're playing the moment rather than the score.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Towns with the ball. He's picked up by Bane.
Blocking foul on Desmond Bane. Second personal foul. 17 foul.
A minute 22 left in the third quarter. Edwards, the pass to McDaniels. It's Edwards on the wing. 17 points in the game. Clock at 2. Inside, Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
Tremendous intensity from Gobert. He sees an opening and leaps up for a slam.
Jackson, the pass to Morant. And he drives in. And then Morant with the dunk.
And he gives up some size inside, but makes a great adjustment on the finish.
And that
hammer it home.
That hurt.
And this is exactly how Russell does solid assist numbers. I mean, just great delivery on that play.
Adams with a screen on Russell. And it's Morant off the drive.
Hey, when in doubt, run the defender off the screen.
And you know, with a result like that, we'll see them run it again.
Especially if the defense is going to allow you to do it. Have to switch on that play.
Yeah, just a solid passer. Towns relishes his role as leader of this team, wanting to set up his teammates.
Oh, throw it down.
Can you say elevation? BA, forget about attempting the long-range three to cut into that lead. Just attack the rim, my man.
Man, that was sweet. And that one falls for Towns. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
The three from Bain. Rudy Gobert with a rebound. Gobert's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. And so it's Minnesota closing out the quarter ahead by 11 points. And it's all due to their ability to... Well, there may not be a lot of drama down the stretch as we head into the fourth quarter, but stranger things have happened. Towns plays the 4 with Gobert in the middle. Filling in the wing.
Oh, did you see that finish?
You love to see that kind of elevation from your point guard. John Morant's a reliable finisher.
Here's Gobert. Gobert with a screen on Morant. Russell to pass to Gobert. Oh, and Gobert powers it home.
I mean, he's tailor-made for those pick-and-roll sets. Gobert, a big-time finisher on the move.
And it's Morant off the drive. And a closer look here at the hustle stats for the Timberwolves.
Their activity has been at a constant level. Always around the ball, quick hands causing a lot of steals.
Another big factor for them has been their ability to get points off of turnovers. The easiest offense is created by good defense.
Now Towns. Outside Russell. Edwards with it. He's picked up by Adams. They get the rebound. Gobert passes to Russell. Goes back up. And count that. 2 points and a chance for one more at the line.
Yeah, what courage from Russell. Going up and getting his shot all while being fouled.
A little over a minute of the fourth quarter gone now. Morant against Russell. Oh, there's Morant with the slam.
Oh, wait. Big finish. Big time. And man, did they need that.
You can tell he's trying to get him going with that dunk.
You're totally right. That can be a shot in the arm for them. A spark that turns things around.
Grizzlies on D. Here's Edwards. And the officials whistle a foul on the shot. The bucket is good, and he'll go to the line. They throw good, Edwards. Final quarter of play, about a minute and a half off the clock. Here's Morant going inside. Oh, the Grizzlies get it back. Jackson for 3. He buries it from 3.
There's the flexibility of Jaren at the offensive end. He can post, he can put it on the floor, or he can just catch and fire.
Back to Edwards. And blocked with his palm. What a defensive play. Russell against Morant. Ooh, plenty of contact on that shot. Officials call the foul, and he'll take 2 free throws now. It's going to be on Karl Anthony Towns.
I'll tell you what, Ja Morant just keeps coming at the defense.
And he makes the first. And Morant drops them both. Minnesota in the lead. Pass to Russell. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Desmond Bane. That'll get him his 4th foul of the game.
And there's just 1 foul now away from the penalty.
Russell with the ball. Jackson in his pocket. And the foul on Jaren Jackson. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. Here's Edwards. With the drive. Pass to Towns. Clock at 4. Ooh, coming through again. Shooting 5 for 7 now.
That's just Big Cat using his upper body strength to convert through contact.
Morant finds Jackson. 20 feet out. That one a little long. The Timberwolves have gone 4 of 7 from the field in the 4th quarter. Outside McDaniels. And here's Edwards outside. The ball's knocked loose. McDaniels passes to Towns. No good that time. Ooh, excellent D there from Jackson. Out of bounds, the Timberwolves will take it.
And even losing big, you have to maintain composure if you want to avoid embarrassment.
A remarkable defensive play. The replay showing once again the tenacity on that end.
Yeah, just some terrific effort there. And you know the whole team will get an energy boost off a block like that one. And you just can't afford to give up that kind of look very often.
Brooks outside. Back to Jackson. Pass to Morant. Fires at the elbow. Good on the bucket. Morant's got 10 points now, just in this quarter.
Defensively, you want to stop Morant's penetration. He knows that, and he settles for the mid-range pop.
Towns against Jackson. McDaniels. Here's Russell. Laid it in with a nice touch off the window. And the Timberwolves lead by 10.
Yeah, with his quick first step, Russell is a difficult guy to check.
Yep, that one's good. Morant's got 40 points.
Some guys just understand how to generate points. He's one of them.
Morant against Russell. To the wing, right side. Towns finds Edwards. Towns, a screen on Bane. Back to Towns. And the layup is good.
And the clock will wind down on this one. Just a solid effort and a good win for the Timberwolves.
They really had things going. Their offense carried them tonight, Grant.
Yeah, B.A., tonight, simply they won the battle of the field goal percentage. I mean, it made all the difference.
And as it was happening, as it was building, you knew this was a monster game for Anthony Edwards.
You have to appreciate the unselfishness. He kept the ball moving, kept everyone involved. Really enjoyable to watch.
Back to Bane. Pass to Morant. Second chance shot. And it's Memphis with another.
This is why he has the ball. Ja Morant, he loves to deliver in these moments.
Oh, it's stolen by Adams.
And looking for a quick bucket here.
They have very little time to run a play, and then, of course, they also need to foul.
Now here's Jackson. From deep, Morant. No luck on that one. And so it's Minnesota with the W. I'm sure they would have preferred a blowout victory, but a win's a win.
And so true, but you have to credit the crowd.
I smack clowns with mad style.